The government of Burkina Faso under Ibrahim Traore, together with all the Sahel states, are going to hold a joint statement and they are going to expose Nigerian politicians that have been funding the terrorists. Not only Nigeria, but those who have been attacking the Sahel states, Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger. It is turning out that Nigerian politicians are responsible for training them, giving them the ammunition and all the arms that they have, and also coordinating the attacks that have been seen in the Sahel states. And they are saying enough is enough. And this is the question that many Africans are asking. Why are African nations fighting against each other instead of uniting and forming one Africa? While the Sahel states, Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger are trying their best to ensure that there is safety in their country, some of the Western nations are now using Nigerian politicians, and the Sahel states have said enough is enough. They are going to expose all of them and they are going to say their name. They have also said that they have arrested some of them and they are no longer going to keep them secret. They are going to expose them to the world so that the whole world and the whole of Western nation can know what Nigeria is.
Guys, after I saw this news about what the leaders of the Sahel state said, I knew something was off. I knew that for some reason the media is hiding something. I guess this man mentioned a few names, but the media tried as much as possible to hide it. So I had to quickly, I wasn't so comfortable with that. So I had to quickly go to Grok to go and re-listen to the statements from the leaders of the Sahel states themselves. Now, behold, this was what I found. Now I'm going to read this out. Joint address from Sahel Alliance calls out Nigerian betrayal in the fight against terrorism. Now, this is from Colonel Assimi Gota. Brothers and sisters of the Sahel, friends across Africa and the world watching this betrayal unfold, good evening. Tonight, we don't come with empty words of diplomatic nicest. We come with evidence, with names, with the blood of our people on our hands, and the ghosts of villagers burnt to ashes. For too long, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso have stood shoulder to shoulder against the jihadist Hydra, Boko Haram, ISWAP, the shadows that flitted across our borders. We've lost sons and daughters in the thousands, our economics gutted, our children orphaned, and yet, as we bleed, we have uncovered a poison at the heart of it all. Nigerian politicians, those suited wolves in Abuja, feeding the very monsters we fight. Let me paint it for you plainly, like a story around the fire. Imagine a man in a grand office sipping tea from a cup bought with our suffering coin. He wires funds, not to schools or clinics, but to arms dealers in the desert. He turns a blind eye to convoys crossing the border, loaded with AKs and RPG stamped, made in Nigeria. Why? Power. Vote from the fearful, land grabs in the north. We've got the bank records, the satellite tracks, the confessions from captured couriers who sang like birds under our lamp. These aren't whispers, these are ledgers. Now, this is from General Tiani, Niger. Assemi speaks truth, and I'll add the grit of it. In Niger, we have buried 2,000 soldiers since the coup that freed us from foreign puppeteers. Our intelligence shared with no one but our AES brothers has mapped it out. A senator from Kano, pockets lined with oil money, funnels cash through Hawala networks to ISWAP cells, hitting our uranium mines. A governor in Burundi. He's the architect of peace deals that arm the very bandits reading our markets. And don't get me started on the retired generals turned consultants. They train these dogs in camps just south of Lake Chad, then pocket ECOWAS grants for counter-terrorism. We laughed bitterly when Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Musa, boasted last month about unmasking sponsors. Unmasking? He's looking in the mirror. Our agencies, Burkina Faso's, Mali's, ours have compiled a dossier thicker than the Bible. Names: Atiku Abubakar Shadow's donors linked, Tinubu's northern allies implicated, even the APC chieftains who cheered our sanctions while their jets dropped millet over the border. We've held back out of African brotherhood, but no more. By week's end, we'll release it all. Redacted for the innocent, unsparing for the guilty, Interpol's on speed dial. Now, this is from Ibrahim Traore. Listen close. Nigeria, our big brother turned Judas. You lecture us on democracy while your elite bankroll the AK-47s killing our farmers. In Burkina, we have got mass graves with bullets from Lagos factories. We have intercepted calls. Send the boys north. The elections is coming. This isn't geopolitics. It's treason against Africa. The Sahel rises united. We invite honest Nigerians, soldiers, journalists, youths to join us, defect, testify. But to the sponsors, Your villas in Abuja won't shield you. Your private jets to London grounded. The people know now. To ECOWAS, so the AU, wake up. This cancer spreads from Nigerian elites to our fans. We have endured your sanctions, your isolation. Now we expose. Mali, Niger, Burkina, we fight for a Sahel free of terror, not ruled by it. And Nigeria, heal thyself or step aside. The desert forgives no one. Let's statement they tell you now. So my problem is, they mentioned all these names, and yet our media has found a way to shield it. When they see what's in the tell now, say this country is controlled by some people. Well, I rest my case.
Recently, there was a communique release that some Nigerians are involved in gun running as well as in the insecurity that has bedeviled Nigeria. Unfortunately, this had confirmed our belief and our comment that the leadership of Nigeria knows what is happening with regards to the insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. So today we want to talk about it in such a way that most Nigerians should open their eyes and begin to ask questions, and also to accuse the mainstream media for not being able to carry such news, such classified information, and it was not carried by none of the mainstream media. So today, let's talk about it. In recent development, the trio of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger had come together, to issue a communique in Niger talking about the insecurity. They had alleged that some Nigerians, some people in high authorities are involved in the insecurity that is affecting Nigeria, that is also affecting the West African sub-region as well as the Sahel region. But unfortunately, there was no news that carried it, even the mainstream media. Talking about the insecurity today, there used to be what we call a kind of forensic or classified information being received by people like the National Security Advisor. They will make it an issue, discuss it, and then form an opinion that will match whatever classified information received in order to nip whatever security issue on the board. But unfortunately, this Boko Haram issue, this insecurity issue had continued to thrive without receiving classified information as to how and when, where, how are they being sponsored. Nobody had come up with a classified information regarding that. But we are still there when the leadership of the Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, they had come up through their classified information that some people in high authorities are involved in the insecurity. No wonder the insecurity had refused to die. The security operative had not been able to clamp down the insecurity in Nigeria. And that had been affecting us. That had been affecting the economy of Nigeria. And at the same time, we are looking for ways how to feed ourselves. We are looking for ways how to stir up our economy. It cannot happen unless we are able to nip the insecurity on the board. So I challenge the mainstream media to investigate this news, investigate the veracity of that communique released by the Alliance for Sahel region. Whatever they have raised, Nigeria must be able to exonerate themselves. They must be able to do their own investigation and exonerate themselves, and also challenge the leadership of the Sahel region, where and how they came up with that information. It is very, very instructive. The National Security Advisor should come up with an idea, should come up with a suggestion and a broadcast as well to exonerate Nigeria from such allegation. It is very, very important. However, if you look at what is currently happening security-wise, you could see that you cannot distance the authorities, the politicians, from what is happening vis-a-vis the insecurity. Today, we suffer from the bandits, we suffer from kidnapping, we suffer from all sorts. Anybody can do anything in Nigeria and get away with it. Yet, there is no investigation. Nobody is found culpable. Nobody is arrested. And nobody is sent to jail because of that. How do you think Nigeria will get better? How do you think Nigeria can forge ahead if we continue to pamper this insecurity? If we continue to shield some people, why the insecurity continue to thrive? It is very, very important This communique being released by the Alliance for Sahel region, comprising the Niger Republic, the Burkina Faso, and also Mali. We need to investigate the communique they release and then come up with our own defense to exonerate Nigeria. Otherwise, Nigerian leadership, they are complicit to whatever that is happening security-wise. Nigerian leadership must do something to exonerate themselves, to show Nigerians that indeed they have also classified information as to who and who are part and parcel of this insecurity.
AES comprises of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, set to expose Nigerian politicians who are sponsoring rebel groups here in Africa, according to the report. As you can see, Sahelian intelligence want to list leaders, both in Sahel, especially in Nigeria, who are sponsoring rebel groups. It is not like somebody like us don't know leaders, especially Nigerian politicians who are sponsoring these rebel groups. We know them. This man is one of them. Somebody that used to tell Nigerian government to go and negotiate with the rebel groups. In fact, he will lead Nigerian government to where their boys are, advising Nigerian government and their boys to negotiate, speaking for rebel boys here in Nigeria. And this man have never been arrested by Nigerian government. He's one of them. Gumi, leaders in northern Nigeria, 80% of them are the sponsors of rebel boys. We just want high-ranking personnel or high-ranking organization to say this, to expose the names. Anytime Nigeria gets it right, Africa will be free from insecurity because Nigerian leaders are the sponsors.
So Nigerians, they wonder why bandits strong like this. Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso say Nigerian politicians sponsor them. Let's break it down. Intelligence agencies from Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso claim they are about to expose senior Nigerian politicians helping bandit groups in Northwest. It go hot, oh. I pray say, na lie. According to security analyst Sagazula Makama, those agencies say they already hold their names. They also claim some people moving pew-pew to the bandits don't get arrested. Investigation still they go on. When outside countries say our own leaders, they back bandits, that's not shame alone, that's danger. Now the plan of this Sahel state is part of a bigger regional effort, break criminal networks that carry arms across borders and spread violence all over West Africa. Banditry is not just boys with knife in the bush, it's a whole business chain, money, pew-pew, and people in high places keeping it alive. So if Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso really drop those names, will Nigeria face it or sweep it? Because once politicians and bandits miss, that the people always suffer.
Nigeria, my country. No be small thing, no. News when we say with the year now, so Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, they are set to expose Nigerian politicians aiding bandits. Say Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, those three countries. So they want to expose our politicians when it be say men that they sponsor bandits for Nigeria. Did they see what they go on? So show all these African presidents, they even know. Say see what they happen for the country. But now, like say they don't say and say we will be Nigerians, we don't too suffer. The debt don't too much. They don't too kill us. Now they don't say they want to talk the politicians now where they sponsor bandits for the country. You go be surprised, say those bandits all these other countries, they even know them. But Nigerian politicians now go say they don't know them. Nigerian soldiers go say they don't know them. Nigerian army go say they don't know them. Nigerian police go say they don't know them. But other countries know bandits where they keep for our country. But we Nigeria will say we don't know them. We don't know how they operate. We don't know whether for the sea gun. And we don't know say our own politicians they sponsor. We fair know before. Don't be say we don't know. We don't say that these so-called politicians that they sponsor these bandits. That make they don't want to remove this thing because tell me say these so-called bandits they will can't get mind. You see that one can't get mind. They tell Nigerians say they not reach their territory. You can't get one come outside can't get mind. Say they want to they negotiate with Nigeria. You see bandits they tell Nigeria say they need hospital, need school. You understand? Now the power we be say Nigeria they give them now. Because they use our life for the country, they play politics. They use our life for the country, they play politics. See, now the 3 countries now, they say they want to talk, call politicians when they say, man, they sponsor bandits for the country. Can you imagine? And we go do this country like this with the shout for insecurity. Our so-called government, federal government, they don't do anything. Our so-called politicians, they don't do anything because they know what they are doing. They know where all these bandits come from. They know how they take they supply all these bandits, weapons and the rest. Because you know, go fit tell me now, say bandit now that they manufacture their own weapon. It's not possible. They manufacture their own weapon. Now our border now all these weapons they pass. All these weapon, bullet, fuel, where they bomb houses. Don't be who they give them the fuel. All those things, where they carry they pass. Nigeria not get border. Where they carry they pass. Where all these bandits, where they pass, they escape. So you want to tell me say our government don't know about these people? They use our own life, they play politics. Because they know say, man, the life of Nigerian citizens, they don't care. It's not important to them. It's not important to them at all. You go see bandit now, go they expose themselves for Nigeria. See the one when they say we see, the one when they say we see online, they enter back, carry gun. So many of them, they parabulate for road with bags. And our Nigerian, our federal government, soldiers, police and the rest, they will tell us say they don't know where they are. And all these people don't be say that they hide though. All these people they know they hide. Then our government, our soldiers, our government, they know where these people are. People when they be say they come online, if they do video, they post them online. You want them to say you don't know where they are. They are not deceiving us, they are only deceiving themselves. And now we the youth now blame. Because we now, would if they take anything, would they swallow anything, would they relax, say, man, it go better, the country go better, it go better. And because they never touch me and you, we still there alive. By the special grace of God, we are still alive. I make out with the feel say, man, people when they be say they die, go, they are not important. And when we go to hear news for years, say this one's also people die for years, also people die for years, we go this day, we will just they feel unconcerned, feel relaxed, because for Nigeria now, killing now don't turn normal thing. Nigeria now, killing don't turn normal thing to us for this country. Killing don't turn normal thing. So if we hear say they kill about how many people, they kill hundreds of people, they kill 50, kill this one, we go just take as look as normal. Like what did they happen for the country now? It don't turn normal routine. Don't turn normal routine for the country. So we know they take to be anything. And because it never happened to us, never gets to us, Nigeria never happened to us. If Nigeria happened to you now, you go know say this country no be the way you see them. Go to other countries, go to other advanced countries. Anything we make say they hear about terrorists or say that all those or no gun, anything when it be say no be even say you carry gun like this. See the way they'll take find you for the full country, the way they'll take find you, you don't get where you want to escape go. Because they say our own, you go see them, they online. Even carry kidnap, they are kidnap victims or give them score. They do video, carry gun, put for their head, they do video, post them online. But no, our military, our police, everybody go say they don't know where they did. Government go say they don't know where they did. We are looking for them. We are doing investigation. Will they find them? But they post all these things online. They know who they hide. They come outside, they let you know, say yes, now we they do them. Nothing will not go fit do. And yes, Nigeria, nothing they go fit do. Because people who suppose they protect us, they protect these politicians. People who will protect us, they protect politicians. So you see now, Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso, they say they even know the politicians who be say may they sponsor bandits. Is that not shame? No be shameful thing to the country. No wonder these 3 countries they come out for ECOWAS now. The 3 countries they don't come out. Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso, they don't do ECOWAS again. Because they don't say that rubbish. When he say Tinubu become the president of ECOWAS, the 3 countries they come out now because they don't see Nigeria finish. They don't say this one when he say they come put so president when he say man they use their citizens' life till they do politics. Now one call the leaders for ECOWAS. They come out, the 3 countries come out. So what are we not talking about? Then you can't tell me say those so-called politicians they mean well for the country. Yeah, they can't come outside. You see APC people, all these APC politicians, or they say President Tinubu is doing well for the country, doing well as in on which aspects they do well for the country. I don't really understand what they're going for this country. So these politicians, as in our life, they play politics for this country. Our life, and you go see them on election where they'll be said on the campaign. You go see them, they talk as if say they care about us. May God help us in this country. May God help us in this country. If we not open our eye for this country, say we not open our eye, say we not come outside, open our eye, they come outside, they answer people question, they talk. See, what thing go continue to happen for this country? Me and you, we not go fit again. We go they run for bush, they hide for bush for this country. You go get to that extent. May God help us in this country.
I know many of you have listened to all this, though it is no longer a news again. It is now a normal thing for us in Nigeria. Even though them they talk and say them get the list, nobody will talk about them based on say no be poor man picking list where them they talk about. You see all these media we say we get for this country, them they part of the problem we the face, because if some median people choose to post some news and never choose to post another news, it will cause a little bit problem, because this Sahel of a thing that everybody they talk about for here is not something that anybody can hide it from anybody, because thank God every one of us are active, we dey online, so anything we dey happen, even though media they don't bring it to your notice, we bring it to you for you to know the kind of country you are living. In fact, Nigeria should not be called a country again. Nigeria is not a country, because a country whereby people live and the leaders of the people don't value the people, it's not supposed to be called a country. Even animals that we know, they value their self than what we are seeing in this country, because the way they by people be self like is getting out of hand. You know, the way everything they go, basically they will collect money for that. They have chased all these guys out. They will chase them out, bring another new one in. That is the strategy. That is their strategy that they've been using. Although, you know, you hearing us now should video on to like take care of your own self, because taking care of yourself is the most important thing now, because of the way everything they go now. You should take care of yourself, because as you will not take care of yourself, you see all these bad leaders, once they don't buy you, they will not talk about it. That's just it. And for you hearing this, if you have anything to say concerning this, you should drop your own say. And also, if not today be your first time, make it like, share, subscribe. Thank you.